You're late. Take a seat.
The world is bright, hard to travel, so much light.
So what is your reason for this meeting?
I'm here to discuss the problem about the demon realm. The problem you gods keep ignoring.
Like I told you before, our hands are tied. We have tried helping you before, yet it is not enough. If we keep helping, it might disrupt the balance between our worlds.
The balance is a thing of the past. Do you even realize how many of my people are killed and found dead every cycle? We have come up with a solution.
The previous king suggested a solution, moving some of our demon population into our realm. Do you have any idea what happened? The balance was disrupted. Millions died. It was then that we decided to remain separate for years.
The previous king was weak. Far too weak. So I slaughtered him. The reason his plan failed was because he went into your realm, where nothing is shared between the demons and gods. However, our solution calls for the middle ground. The realm your people call the mortal realm.
The mortal realm? I guess it could work. If what you say about our realms not being able to mix due to our environments being different, then maybe the mortal realm would be able to keep the balance. But what does the demon realm share with the mortal realm?
You gods share the sun, the clouds, the water, and the sky with those mortals, while we demons share the vast lava rivers, volcanoes, and we also share the earth and the grounds with the mortals. And our research has led us to believe that the demons can travel to the mortal realm with no repercussions.
You demons have traveled to the mortal realm? That's forbidden and you know it.
We've only explored the area for no longer than a 24th of a cycle. Not enough to cause chaos, but enough to see how the balance reacts.
You demons are blinded by ambition. Have you forgotten that the mortal realm has its own set of rules? What do you plan on doing about the rulers of the mortal realm, the Titans? They are nothing but brutes who would not listen or agree to their realms being invaded by others. What do you plan to do when they find out about the crime you have committed?
I suggest we kill all the Titans. Demons alongside the gods. We can annihilate all the Titans with minor casualties.
Do you have any idea of what you're asking? You are suggesting that we annihilate an entire species from the face of the earth. Do you have any idea what it could do to the balance? If you do this, our realms will collapse. And for that, I, the leader of the gods, will refuse any more help to the demon realm. And if you proceed with your plan of complete murder, we gods will be forced to stop you. This meeting is adjourned.
Very well. I'll return to my realm.
Shit, hurry up, fix it.
What? Oh, yeah, I got that.
Attention to all gods. We are to begin mobilizing at once. We are at the edge of war.
Demons! Once again, the gods have denied a request for a solution. We have been held captive for far too long. It's time for us to rise up. Follow me into the mortal realm and we will live like kings. If the gods intervene with our plans, they too will face destruction.
The demons decided that enough was enough and would begin to invade the mortal realm. However, the Titans would feel this disturbance enter their world too. The Titans would begin to simultaneously charge into battle, ready to die for their realm.
Follow me and we will defeat our enemies. Charge!
The two armies would clash. However, little did the Titans know that demons had prepared for this moment for cycles. Using their overwhelming numbers, the demons would begin to target the Titans' weak spots, in which are their eyes and the inside of their mouths. The Titans would begin to lose the war. Suddenly, the skies and clouds would split, and the army of gods would arrive and help the Titans. Using their powers to increase their strength, heal, and power up their allies. Knowing this would happen, the Demon King would begin to charge up his ability.
Nullify.
This ability would completely remove the gods' powers, making them effectively mortals. The demons would once again get the upper hand and begin to slaughter the gods and Titans alike. The gods and Titans would drop like flies as the demons were unstoppable. The leader of the gods would be cornered by the Demon King. The two would begin to clash, but the Demon King's overwhelming strength would prove too great for the now mortal god, and right before the Demon King could deliver the final blow, a Titan would fire a beam of energy, hitting the Demon King and causing him severe damage. The Demon King, now greatly damaged, would lose his Nullify ability, allowing the Titans and gods to regroup. Once regrouped, the leader of the gods would tell his brothers and sisters that if they wanted to win, they would need to sacrifice their lives.
Listen up. If we want to win, we have to give all our power to this Titan. He fought for me, a god. And for that, I choose him as my champion. He who will maintain the balance. He who shall protect the weak. He who will become the Guardian.
The 20 gods remaining, finding this Soul Titan as their last hope, would give their lives and transform into crystals. This would grant the user all of the power of their respective gods alongside. The Titan would heal his brothers and sisters before once again engaging with the demons who had yet to recover the king's strength. Would be caught off guard and be chased out of the mortal realm into the demon realm. The Guardian would then use the power crystals to seal away the demons and their realms, with the key being the Guardian, as if any other wished to disturb the seal, it would collapse the bridge between the realms. The war had caused too much damage to the earth, as it would not heal not as long as the Titans remained the apex predators. The Guardian would be seen as the leader of the Titans, but he knew that his power would soon be challenged by other Titans if this happened. The earth would never heal. The Guardian would lead his brothers and sisters to a promised land, only for them to be sealed away, never to be seen again. The Guardian would be the last remaining Titan to roam the earth and would go into a big slumber for millions of years. With the Titans now gone, the earth would heal and other species would begin to rise, with humans taking the mantle as apex predators. They would build cities and spread throughout the earth. The Guardian would awake from his slumber, seeing the healed earth and the new life that showered the planet. He would begin to watch over the humans, learning about their nature. The Guardian, tired of being lonely, would travel to the sealed gate between realms and remove one of the power crystals, the transformation crystal, which was once used by the mimic god. This crystal allowed the user to transform into other species and allowed them to speak with the targeted species. The Guardian would use this power and change into a human. He would travel through human society, where he would meet a female human. The Guardian would begin a relationship with this human, as the two became lovers and eventually got married. The years would go by until one day the Guardian would notice his wife's belly getting bigger and bigger. He would also notice that she struggled with everyday life. The Guardian would then remember that Titans are born from eggs like he was, but rather they are carried inside their mothers for months. However, the Guardian hated seeing his wife struggle and would return to the seal, where the crystals remained, sealing the gate between realms. The Guardian would grab the crystal of teletransportation that was once called Rio. The Guardian would travel back to his home and use the power of teletransportation and change on his wife, allowing him to transport their unborn child into an egg.
Don't worry, the child will be safe there. Only someone who rivals my strength can break this egg.
Still, this is rather bizarre.
I'll show you the strength of this egg.
Don't dribble our child like a basketball.
Relax, my father played with me like this when I was a child. Slam dunk!
Oh, don't do that. Out!
The Guardian would then go on a walk, only to return and see that his wife had been killed and the egg had gone missing. The Guardian, devastated by his loss, would be interrupted as he felt a powerful energy enter the mortal realm. He would quickly rush towards the realm gate, finding the Demon King, who had renamed himself the Forbidden One, alongside two smaller demons.
How the hell did you enter this realm?
Who are you? Wait, don't tell me you're the Guardian. How disappointing.
I won't ask again. How the hell did you get into this realm?
Don't you see? You let us in. You removed the crystals from the seal, leaving a gap small enough that my minions could escape through. However, the gate seems to have a self-destruct feature. How cheap.
That explains these two. But how did you get out? There's no way that you managed to fit through such a small gap. And I'm the only one who could remove the crystals from the seal. So how?
This is true, but you fail to realize your biggest mistake. You have an heir. My minions figured out that in order to remove the crystals without causing the self-destruct to trigger, they needed this egg, as it holds your energy signature, allowing us to undo most of the barrier.
What about the rest of your army?
My army is big. In order to fit through the seal, it must be torn down completely. And the only way to do that is with your energy. I need to dirty my hands with you. Minions, take care of him. He's only human after all.
The Forbidden One would begin to use the egg and begin to remove crystals from his seal while his minions try to kill the Guardian. But they would be killed by the enraged Guardian, who would rip them to pieces. Seeing this, the Forbidden One would threaten to destroy the egg by generating a small black orb and place it inside the egg.
What the hell did you do?
I just gave your heir a little gift.
The Guardian would charge towards the demon only to get knocked away. The Guardian was not used to fighting as a human. Seeing his egg in danger, the Guardian would grab a red energy crystal that was once known as the strongest god. Using its power, the Guardian would manage to knock down the Forbidden One and save his egg. The Forbidden One would use his Nullify ability and render the crystal useless. The demon would overpower the Guardian and kick him away into a wall. The Forbidden One would grab the red crystal and shatter it. Grabbing the broken pieces, the demon would toss them at the egg, piercing it. Seeing this, the Guardian would charge and tackle the demon into the realm gate.
You fool! You're going to kill us both!
That's the plan.
This caused an explosion, scattering the remaining crystals throughout the world. To be continued.
The Guardians? Really?
I think it's a great title for my story. I mean, what else do you call people who protect the world?
But dude, there's like 2 other movies that have the Guardians in their title.
Hey man, you can't count all of the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's basically the same thing with just different numbers on
Or was
it.
it just speaking of the Guardians of the Galaxy? You also got like Rise of the Guardians. And I'm sure if you do a Google search, there's even another one that will come up. Right?
Well, there's
Let's
only
do it.
2 good movies that have the Guardians in them.
Here we go. Yeah, another one. It's called Guardians, right? It's a movie. Crazy. Wow.
How much money did it make?
Of course you'd go there. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
mine has made 0 profit and 0 loss.
That's... Can't argue with that. Okay, well, you know what? Let's stop ranting about this. The name is whatever. It's more important is the story. And we gotta get to chapter 1. So what can we expect from there?
Alright. Our main character, how is our main character? Well, we know it's not gonna be the Guardian since, well, Boom Boom. His name will be Apple.
Just like you.
It's simple. Yeah, but it's not me,
Sure, it is.
His name is simple, you know. In his world, everyone has colored hair. No black hair or white hair. Well, it is possible. It's really rare. And it just so happens that, you know, Apple is corrupted. So, you may be asking, what does corruption do to someone? Well, unlike politicians, I'm just kidding. It alters a person's looks. So, Apple has black hair and a green stripe, and his eyes are black with green irises.
Yeah, it also makes him a little mentally unstable, you know.
Yeah, he's known to be a little bit of a crash out every now and then, you know.
Yeah, just get a little tilted every now and then, you know.
Yeah. Definitely don't play video games with him. You'll like crash out.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's like imagine if something bad happened to a family member of his, you know? That'd be a crazy crash out.
Spoiler.
What?
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Okay.
Yeah, foreshadowing.
Okay. So, what is he going to do in chapter 1? In chapter 1, he's just, you know, your regular high school boy going to
High school?
yeah, well, yeah, I was gonna use a different word for it, but that works, you know. And he comes across this poster, The Guardians, a new program. And they're looking for participants, looking for 8 people at least. And well, you may wonder, why are they looking for people? Well, it's to fight a rival organization called the Dark Clan.
Oh
They
no.
have power. Yeah, they have power crystals and use them for evil. Because they're dark.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. What a twist. Okay, you know?
I know, crazy
So,
plot twist.
Apple was like, damn, I wish I could be in that contest and become a guardian. And, well, little does he know, he just suddenly appears there.
Wow,
I don't know
must
how
be
he
crystal
did it.
teletransportation.
Maybe, perhaps. It's a theory. A film theory. But, anyways.
That's crazy.
So, it just so happened that they had 7 participants and we're missing 1 more. And, well, Apple just showed up. So, they use him.
That's
as fodder.
It's also realistic to real life too. Apple just shows up every now and then, you know. He's like a ghost.
It's like, I just work here, man. I just showed up. Okay, so they use him as fodder to like fill in the brackets for the tournament.
Yeah, but like,
you know,
we wouldn't know how it goes unless you watch like the next chapter, which we gotta get on.
Yeah,
you gotta get.
Find out what happens. Find out what happens.
Find out what happens next time on Track.
Next time, yeah. Next time in the Guardians.
Next time on the Guardians, chapter what? What's the name of the chapter?
Chapter 1. I think it's just called The Guardians.
The Guardians? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the new Guardians are formed.
Oh, the new Guardians are formed.
Yeah,
That's what I.
Okay, well, we gotta stay tuned for that, you know.
Yeah.
It'll be great. Peak. My favorite character is Commander X. But there's also a bunch of idiots there that I'm sure you'll love. But you have to go and watch it to find out for yourself, so.
The Guardians?
Watch The Guardians, chapter 1. Coming out sometime. Right, Apple?
Sometime.
Sometime.